So this is Naga Hero Power Mage, and this is the deck that JORR used to get to rank 143 Legend not too long ago, and I think that this is a top 3 deck in this version. Like, this version is insane. It's really good for 2 reasons. 1, you're basically able to just scale super hard into the late game with Wildfire and the Magister Dawn Grasp and just insane value, and it actually allows you to have a chance against Control Warrior and Control Paladin, which are 2 decks normal Naga Mage struggle with. Then you have normal Naga package, which allows you to just generate giant boards turn 5, 6, and or 7, depending on coin or how good your draw is. And that is enough to overwhelm a lot of opponents, or at least stay even with more aggressive matchups. And then you also have the Reckless Apprentice thrown in there, which means that against aggro token Demon Hunter, you actually also have a chance, especially if you played a Wildfire before you played the Reckless Apprentice. Overall, very good deck, good tempo. You gotta play fast, and it's a little hard to play, but for the most part, it's amazing. We'll just Ruined Orb, it's fine. We can ping whenever. We're gonna try to see if we can find another Wildfire or something. I think I'm gonna go with the Gift. I mean, that's a good finisher potentially, but I'm pretty sure the Gift is just too strong to pass up here. Like, the amount of cards we're gonna be able to draw is kind of nuts. Also got a Wildfire and is gonna ping me, it's fine. What deck counters Demon Hunter or Naga Demon Hunter? I'm gonna have to say the thing that counters Naga Demon Hunter is most likely like Control Warrior, just a hard control deck with a lot of armor or healing, so you can't necessarily just get bursted down. I'm gonna ping and then Ruined Orb the 5/4, and basically he's going to go absolutely bonkers with his Siren, and I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to kill it, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually be able to do that, but we'll find out. We will find out for sure. Ruined Orb and ping. Snap Freeze is cheap, and I do like cheap. We'll be able to generate an extra Naga off of this anyway. We have already decent card draw in hand. I'm gonna go with Snap Freeze so I can try to like actually kill stuff. Draw might have been better. Draw might have been better. But I really think focusing on killing his minions when he ends up summoning them, because you already know he's going to summon a buttload of dudes with the Siren play this next turn, that it's probably better to hold out. Another School Teacher. So basically he's getting ready for like a big turn. He's getting ready for a big turn. Another Flurry. Here's the problem. I don't like that very much at all. Like, he needs to play minions for my Flurry to actually be good. And if I play Arcane Intellect, I could potentially overdraw. I mean, I could throw out the coin because I have so many spells, it probably doesn't matter, worst case scenario. Let's just do that, see if we draw anything good. We'll play the Wildfire, and I guess we'll, like, coin ping. And then that way we can maybe play, like, Reckless Apprentice next turn. We do take some damage, which is a bit of a bummer for sure, but the second Wildfire is definitely going to help. And it's going to be, like, Siren, Amalgam, Flurry, new Amalgam, other Flurry. Yeah, we just wanted him to make this play. We literally just wanted him to commit to the board first, so we could then wipe his board and then force him to respond to it when he doesn't have a ton of extra mana generation. Like, the game, we're in a really good spot now. Just like that. How's it going, everybody? Hello, hello, hello to all of you. I mean, worst case scenario, I could literally just go like Reckless Apprentice, ping the 2/5. I could easily see that working depending on what he plays. Like, most Nagas have 3 HP, some have 4, I guess, if they play like the Enforcer, but for the most part, I feel like I'm doing pretty okay. I think I'm fine with that. I'm fine leaving a 1/5 up, drawing a couple of cards, fine. And I mean, I guess worst case scenario, we could generate enough resources to not only do this and play a ton of cards, but also play Reckless Apprentice. Yeah, so this is gonna have to be a really, really fast turn. Cool. It's gonna give me back Flurry and Snap Freeze, but that's okay. Play a Naga, so let's just play a Naga. See if we can generate anything cheap. Oh boy. I mean, this is fine, I guess. We'll take that. It'll draw me a card, maybe. Flurry. That way we can play this. Boom. Draw some cards. Hopefully we can get something. Oh, no. Oh, balls. We didn't end up getting a Naga. Okay, so that's really bad. We'll snap freeze this. Then we'll flurry. And then we'll just ping that, I guess. We'll ping this and we'll flurry. That ended up being pretty bad, actually. I'm gonna be honest. I was hoping to get a Slither Spear, an Amalgam, a Spell Coiler, an Enforcer, a Treasure Guard. We drew not great, but that's okay. We still have 2 Wildfires. We still have their stuff frozen. We have another Siren in hand, and we can reset up by playing the School Teacher soon. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's just a slight inconvenience, if you will. He's not gonna get extra mana off of this, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. Been loving Control Warrior, one of the strongest decks out right now if you actually know how to play it properly. True. What's up, Ecore? Nothing much. Can you play Quest Druid? I've heard it's fun. I probably will. I probably will at some point. I think I'd rather just go Reckless Apprentice, hit, and go face. Honestly. Like, dealing 3 damage to everything and wiping the board and not having to worry about this at all anymore. Honestly, is just way better. We'll play School Teacher next turn. We could actually go like Siren, School Teacher, draw, play the Nagaling, and then First Flame, and then hopefully draw another. Like, we're actually in a good spot because we have the second Siren. We can draw and play a ton of stuff. It'll be really good. But yeah, again, if volume is too loud, let me know. Pick me. Wildfire? Oh my gosh, you lucky son of a gun. Flurry doesn't matter. I'm thinking about going crazy this turn, actually. I'm thinking about going crazy. First Flame. This will get me an Amalgam, I guess, which is card draw. And we don't really want that, so we'll just take Sleepfloor Gateway. Then we'll go, draw some cards. Seafloor Gateway. First Flame. New thing. Another School Teacher is pretty cool. Second Flame. School Teacher. And then we have enough to ping and also play Arcane Intellect, I guess. Not a huge fan of that, but okay. We will then ping the 1/3 and pass. His Mordrash shouldn't be active yet. He hasn't actually hero powered that much. Reckless Apprentice would be bad here. But I mean, I've drawn through more cards than he has, so theoretically, I should be more likely to get to my win condition stuff. Also, I'm pretty bummed that I just used my second Siren to do that. It wasn't even like that big of a power play. It was kind of meh. That does 3 damage to all, right? So I mean, like, yeah, his stuff dies too, and a couple of my things are going to live. No shot you're not killing the 5/1s. You're not killing the 5/1s? That's weird. Let's cast a counter spell, I guess, real quick. Well, we can draw cards first. Let's draw cards first. We got Mordrash. Again, a little bit late on that one, but we'll do this to draw a Naga. We'll do this to cast counter spell, and then we'll just ping his face. And we basically win the game next turn with Mordrash. I don't think there's really a thing he can do to win the game at this point. How's your weekend? It was pretty good. Love your streams. Thank you so much. When will next nerfs come out? I don't think there should be nerfs for a little bit. I mean, nerfs just came out and we're still waiting for the meta to settle. In fact, several new decks have risen to be kind of top tier. Most notably being like Mech Paladin, which went from like about a 51% win rate at most. I think it was like just above 50. It probably wasn't even 51. Is now the 3rd strongest deck in the game. And it's just only after a little bit of experimenting can we actually like find this stuff out. So yeah, I don't know when more nerfs will be, but there definitely shouldn't be more nerfs. Is my 2 cents on it. But yeah, my weekend was good. My girlfriend's birthday party. No, her birthday was the weekend before, but her birthday party with friends and stuff was this weekend. So that was nice. And yeah, we had a good time. And now I'm streaming. Okay, if this ends up being like Curse Warlock, I could see this being a little bit of a problem. because we play so much stuff, but they also count as spells. So I think that they work with the Siren. We drew the Siren. My God, this game is unfair. I'm pretty sure I keep Wildfire as a nice little reset. We don't need to, I mean, it gives us what, 2 extra damage against a Warlock that can heal pretty well, at least in small-ish doses. No reason to play Wildfire yet. We're gonna go boom, and then hopefully turn 5, pop off once again. Just hard mulligan for the Siren, everybody. If you get that Siren, you win the game. It's that simple. It literally is that simple. Whoa, wait, what are you talking about? What? The what? There's no way. I want to play Wildfire soon-ish. I mean, this gives me 2 arcane intellects. I don't hate it, but it's still a little bit weird. 2 spell coilers. Okay. I think we pop off turn 6. I think we pop off turn 6, honestly. I just don't want to overdraw. It's a little unfortunate, I know. So 4, 2, 2, 0. Like, we have enough mana to do whatever we want here. Even if he gives us a curse and we overdraw something, we already have Magister and Mordresh in hand. We're actually fine. I guess arguably we could play like Spellcoiler. But no, we want to keep as many Nagas in hand as possible. We'll just pop off next turn. It's fine. I've not tried Boar Priest, no. I've been asked if I want to play Boar Priest on several occasions, and I just keep thinking, nah, I don't really want to do that. Sorry. What's the worst that I would lose? It was pretty bad, I guess. Discover me a spell. Yeah, first flame, second flame's not bad. Maybe card draw's better, though, because he just lost card draw. Then we go Flurry. Then we go another Naga. Hopefully we can get something cheap. I probably should have taken the cheap thing last time. Oh, wait, you're potentially good. How much damage do you do? 2. We could do ping and then siphon mana, and then this is less, and this is less. We'll take Ruined Orb, though, for resource generation. What am I on right now? Cast a spell. First flame. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. No, we'll go Wildfire, actually. And I don't really care about the Abyssal Curse, actually. I'm gonna be honest. I do not really care about the first Abyssal Curse. And then we'll second flame that. We don't have a Naga, unfortunately. We have a lot of card draw, though, if we could just, draw another Naga. If he has the thing that does 4 damage to all, the 2/5 and the 3/5 and the 1/5 all don't die. Even if he has the thing that does 4 damage to a single target, he needs 2 removals to kill off my 2/5, which is fantastic. And again, insane card draw. Worst case scenario, I just play like Magister next turn and we see what happens. The curse is a spell, that is true, I know that. Abyssal Curse, don't really care too much about it. We got an Amalgam in the Deep, we just get to keep going off. And yeah, I know it's a spell, but I was on Naga, so it didn't really matter. We'll take you. Then we'll draw some cards. Then we'll play you. Ignite. Then I guess we'll draw some more cards. Right? And we're just hoping to find Nagas. How do we not find a Naga? What? That's crazy. Well, I guess you go Ignite and Ruined Orb. We need to empty out space in our hand. Ignite. Ping for 3. I really don't care about taking 2 damage, to be quite honest with you. Oh, I could first flame my own dude to see if I got... I should have done that first. Because then I could have... Well, after attacking. Then maybe if I had gotten a... Yeah, it's my bad. I mean, this goes away. And we'll still play it. I guess minus 2 damage is worth. I'm a little bit bummed. Huh. No, we didn't draw a Naga. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... But I mean, we comboed off hard enough, it's probably fine. Mordresh is not even close to being active. We haven't played Reckless Apprentice yet. But if we can survive like 2 more turns, I'm pretty sure we just win the game. Curse of Agony? Yo! Fair enough. Honestly, fair enough. I do get to draw 1 extra card, which I mean, I guess is fine, but... I need to play Reckless Apprentice and ping this turn. So that way Mortaresh is active and I can play him soon. I want to play Magister at some point as well. I guess technically Ruined Orb first would have been better, but... Pyroblast for turn 10. We can go Mortaresh turn 9, Pyroblast turn 10, and just try to finish him off. Yeah, sure, why not? It's a good tool to potentially finish. And he just lost a Spice Bread Baker, which is awesome. And as long as we make sure we have like 10 cards in our hand at all time, or I guess 9 cards in my hand at all time, I don't really think there's anything he can do to win the game. If I kill them both at the same time, I don't think it matters. We'll just go Mortaresh. We'll see what happens. Again, I don't think it matters. Oh, I do get them back if they happen at the same time. Okay, fair enough. I'm happy about that. It doesn't matter, man. There's nothing he can do. There's nothing any of us can do. Even if you like Drain Soul, Drag Below doesn't do anything. I have curses in hand. Or I have 9 cards in hand. You literally can't kill me. You wanna know? I don't know how this interaction works. So he tried to give me another curse. Does that mean that the next curse that I get will do 5 damage? Because this one right now does 3, right? But since he tried to give another one and it failed, does that mean it just isn't going to give him 4? Or does it mean that... Oh my gosh, we burn in agony. It's crazy. Let's just Pyroblast his face and end the game. Or would the next one be 5 because the 4, like, technically did kind of go off, but didn't really? I mean, that last game, what? We won on turn 6, because turn 5 we filled the board, wiped his board, and then also did 6 damage to his face because he randomly generated a fireball. This deck is broken. We're going to keep Wildfire because that's basically what we want to look for. We want to look for Wildfire, card draw / resource generation, and of course the Siren. Without the Siren, we can't actually make any big plays. So we are going to focus on trying to get that. We're gonna go Wildfire turn 1. We're gonna do this turn 3 to try to draw cards. And if we don't draw the Siren, our win condition is probably gonna revolve around, obviously, pings and wildfires. That is, it's kind of the secondary win condition of the deck, I'd say. The main win condition is still like a big Naga play turn 5 or 6. But against slower control decks that either A, have a lot of healing, or B, have a lot of armor, or C, like Paladin, just take half damage. The Wildfire late game is basically how we're going to win. But this is Mech Paladin, which changes things a little bit, for sure. We're going to play Arcane Intellect. We're going to play this turn 4. We got the Commander, which is kind of cool, I guess. Okay, we've got endless Nagas and very few spells. So it will be kind of hard to combo off soon, I would say.
Really? It's not too heavy.
I think I'm going to play this in a 1-drop. Just because I think I want stuff on the board. Okay. It's not great for me, but whatever. Magister will be awesome in a little bit. We're going to go boom, draw a Naga, and I guess still just play the 1/3. We've got the Siren. We need to draw... We can't commit to the Siren next turn. We need to draw at least 1 or 2 spells, unfortunately. But luckily, most of the stuff in our deck is spells. So, I mean, this should be fine. 2 Bannermen is not good, though. Holy moly. Trading in. Okay. First Flame. Okay, we can commit now. We just won. Let's go first. Get a Naga. You're pretty good, actually. Then we go second. Draw another Naga. We could do this, actually. Yeah, we have to do this to keep going. Then we get the first flame and second flame back, I believe, right? Then we go boom. Then we go Naga. Then we go boom. Then we go maybe Naga. Cool. Then we go boom. Naga. Then we go this. Yeah, we'll take it. And then we'll do this. And we have enough to ping. And that is pretty good. Kind of a good turn 5 play, if I do say so myself. God, this deck is disgusting. Like, if you get the Siren and you have a 1-drop Naga, you either have the Slither Spear or you played School Teacher the turn before. Even if this ends up being your turn 6 play, you're still gonna decimate their board. Like, yeah, he kills this off, but I still wiped his board and drew a whole buttload of cards, and I'm fine right now. And then I'm gonna just do it all again. Although, to be fair, I think what I wanna do first is I wanna play this and get the weapon, or maybe the draw too. And we can end up having like a slightly slower next turn and then go crazy the following turn. I mean, yeah, I think this is probably best. I mean, we can go boom, boom. We're at 2 mana. Boom, we're at 3 mana. Yeah, it's not really enough to do anything, so I think we just go U and take draw and go face, honestly. I mean, arguably, you could say the Ring of Tides is better, but more 1-cost spells, especially with some decent card draw, I feel like that isn't bad. I mean, this is a Pyroblast. We have a lot of spells in hand, so maybe it's this. But I really do want the draw. No, I'm pretty sure it's the weapon. We apply so much pressure, it's gotta be the weapon. He's not gonna kill me in the next turn or two. That deck doesn't have that much charge. If we play the weapon and commit, like, next turn, we should be okay. I would say, anyway. Yeah, I don't really care about that. We're gonna kill that off with a second flame anyway. Doesn't really matter. Boom. Please give me a cheap one. I mean, this generates me a cheap one. It's not that bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it this way, so we can just keep regenerating stuff. I messed up. I should have attacked first, but that's my bad. We'll have it do, I guess, Kona Cold the freeze and get rid of Divine Shield and whatever. Fine. We are on spells, so we'll go draw, then we'll do this. Then we'll do this. And then we'll just, I guess, do this and then play this after. I could have done it earlier, but, like, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't have had lethal anyway. I didn't have 10 spells. I would rather just go for mana refreshing than anything else. And if I played the weapon at the beginning, I wouldn't have had enough mana to combo with her, so, I mean, it didn't matter. We need to hero power a couple more times for Mordresh to be active. We can always just play Magister at some point, probably turn 9. Yeah, I don't care about that, really. That's their whole turn. He gets to kill off maybe the 5, but the 2-3 lives, and we get to just keep going, I think. Yeah, we're pretty much gonna win. The server is, NA. Play a Naga, fair enough. Let's go with Oasis Ally, actually, is kind of nuts, because if he decides to try to kill a thing, he doesn't get to kill it. We're gonna go with Draw. We're gonna go with Oasis Ally.
Pick me.
We're gonna go with Spell. Discover a spell. Let's take Ruined Orb. What are we on now? Cast a spell? Sure. Wildfire, awesome. And we go boom, boom, boom. And 1-1. Cool. Worst case scenario, you win the game the following turn with Magister or Mordresh, and my god, this deck is broken. Okay, so we're only going to keep the Siren. I mean, I kind of like the Spell Coiler. I'll keep the Spell Coiler. It's a 2-mana Naga that can generate spells and work with the Siren pretty well. But yeah, the other card, the Commander, not very good. The only reason I would ever keep the commander early is if I have like literally have wildfire in hand and it's against something slow like warrior. Then I might keep it to try to get multiple wildfires out as quickly as possible. What hero do you think is best to start the game? Wait, what do you mean? Like, what character should you pick up? That's how I interpreted that, but if I was wrong, let me know. Let me go with a gift. Drawing cards for cheap is pretty good. I mean, if you're talking literally just like who's the best character, that changes quite frequently, actually. Like, that changes all the time. What cards we consider to be the best, or what classes we consider to be the best. If you're talking about the new hero cards, I'd probably say Paladin is up there as one of the better ones, for sure. I don't know which other ones really compete with Cariel, to be quite honest. Any point in getting back into Hearthstone? I haven't played since Rise of Shadows. Honestly, I like the state of the meta right now personally, and I think that they're heading in a good direction because they've stated that there were too many combos and they want to bring the game down a little bit, right? They want to, what's it called? Let's just draw cards now. I mean, I don't really have anything to play yet. Let's just generate a spell and start drawing cards. I mean, if we somehow miraculously make it to turn 10, Power Blast is kind of sick, but we're never going to do that. So let's just take Shooting Star and draw some cards real quick. Anywho, I think the meta, or I think their philosophy on the game is better now. Like I said, they're going to focus on more board-based stuff and slightly lower power levels of stuff. I'm going to lower the music volume. So I think it's in a better spot than it was like last year for sure. Glad to see you streaming. Hope your day goes well. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I hope my stream goes well as well. What was your all-time peak rank? Like 76, I think. But I did that like 1 month and was like, I'm literally never doing this again. It is too... It just feels bad. It feels bad to do. I need to get to 6 mana before I can actually commit to a play. I think this is literally just going to be like a ping pass kind of angle. Nothing else to really play. We want to draw more cards later on. Win rate with Mill Warlock, 17 and 7. Yeah, 17 and 7. There have been a couple of different iterations of the build, and because I didn't change the deck name, it goes in as the same thing. But since when were the nerfs? I don't remember when the nerfs were, but as of fairly recently, it's 17 and 7. Piercing? That's a lot of damage. I think the problem is we need to, like, flood the board right now or we're gonna get overwhelmed, to be quite honest. First Flame, that's fine. Boom! Amalgam. School Teacher or Spell Coiler? School Teacher, I like them both, I like them both, I like them both. We're gonna take Spell Coiler because it's arguably better right now. Boom. Draw a Naga. Boom. We want to keep all the things alive. Play a Naga. This is fine. We can push some damage with that. Spell. Ping face. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't draw another Naga here, and the Naga I got offered, they were just a little bit too expensive. But we still ended up getting a couple of things out there. So I mean, it's fine. It's just not great. We have another Siren in case we need to do something, but pretty lackluster turn. Literally, if I had found like one or two or even 3 drop Naga, I kind of go crazy. Is it possible that I'm just straight up dead this turn? No. Well, he has the coin. So he's gonna coin out Tavish, and I think my guys live, actually, right? So I think my guys live. Am I dead next turn, though, is the question? Like, how much damage can I reliably do here? Naga. Oh, I'm an idiot. I mean, draw a card's not bad. Counter spell's actually huge. I think what I should have done was attacked first to trigger explosive. Now it's gonna hit this, but I think it's still worth it to trigger it. Let's attack with the 2/3 first, though. I mean, we're gonna have to trigger it at some point, so might as well. What are we on right now? We're on spell. Okay, good. First flame. Noggling.
Pick me! Pick me!
Siphon mana to get maximum mana out of it. I should have done that last time. School teacher. First flame.
Pick me! Pick me!
Noggling. Rune Orb, discover. Shooting. Sadly, we're gonna go raid, and then we're gonna go boom, boom, boom. And I think we should be pretty close to winning. Because, like, Explosive Trap doesn't even fully wipe my board. We have Counterspell to stop one spell, so it's gonna be hard-ish for him to kill me, although not impossible. He already has to draw a card here as well. Oh, this is fantastic. I think we do actually end up cleaning this up. He's targeting me. Hopefully it's something... Okay, barbed nets. Never mind. Wait. Oh, that's fine. I was like, it still resets it, but it doesn't. We're chilling. He gets me down to 4, and we have enough to finish him off. The counter spell was enough, thank goodness. Whew. Nice.